Are you truly intuitive or just hypervigilant? I'm Ginny, Magdalene Priestess Mentor and Sacred Disruptor, and today on the Sage Priestess Podcast, we're unpacking a conversation no one talks about enough: the difference between psychic gifts and trauma responses. If you've ever wondered whether your sensitivity is a gift or a wound, this one's for you. Welcome back to the Sage Priestess Podcast. I'm Ginny, and today we're diving into a conversation that has changed everything in my work and life. How to tell whether what you're feeling is coming from your intuition or your trauma. We'll talk about why nervous system healing is absolutely essential if you're on a psychic or spiritual path, how neurodivergence and trauma responses often intertwine with genuine clair gifts, and how to reconnect to your channel from a place of wholeness, not wounding. If you've ever felt exhausted by your sensitivity, porous to other people's emotions, or unsure whether you're receiving true guidance or just stuck in hypervigilance, we're going there today. Let's start with this hard truth. Many of us, especially those of us who identify as empaths, intuitives, psychics, healers, we were trained to read the room long before we ever knew we had a gift. For me, personally, it started in childhood. I was constantly scanning my environment for shifts, moods, danger, because that's what survival demanded. When I was in my marriage to my ex-husband, we're in active addiction, there's chaos, gaslighting. I thought I was being intuitive when I could sense what kind of day it was before he even walked in the door. But that wasn't intuition, that was hypervigilance. That was my nervous system stuck on high alert. Now, I will die on this soapbox. I've said it once, I will say it until probably the day I die. Trauma response and psychic gifts often do go hand in hand. Same with neurodivergency. In fact, I truly believe many of us who identify as highly sensitive, empathic, clairsentient, clairvoyant are wired this way because of trauma, or at least our trauma and our environment amplified what was already a gift. It's not either or, it's this and. Your sensitivity isn't invalid just because it emerged from the context of trauma. And being neurodivergent doesn't mean your gifts aren't real. In many cases, it means your nervous system perceives, attunes, receives, and responds in ways that people simply can't understand. You're picking up on subtle shifts of energy and things that neurotypicals may be missing. I honestly believe that neurodivergency is an evolutionary thing that humans are moving into in order to help them access and remember these natural gifts and sensitivities. If you watch a lot of my TikToks or my reels, I do signs that you're clairvoyant, signs that you're clairsentient, etc. And oftentimes people say, no, that's just my PTSD. No, that's my ADHD, etc., etc., etc. Yes, it's both and. It's this and, not either or. With all of that being said, the key here is this. Is your sensitivity serving you or running you? When your clair gifts are trauma-driven, they feel like hypervigilance. You're constantly scanning. You're exhausted after reading someone's energy. You feel responsible for everyone's mood. You predict, anticipate, manage, fix. When your clair gifts are healed and grounded, they feel spacious. You receive guidance as needed, not constantly, because you have boundaries. And you feel resourced and clear, not depleted and anxious. This is one of the many reasons why nervous system healing is absolutely essential for anyone who identifies as psychic or intuitive. Your nervous system is your channel. And if your body doesn't feel safe, your gifts will feel chaotic, they'll feel overwhelming, and you'll second guess what you're receiving. Here are some practices that changed my life and the way I teach my clients to reconnect to their gifts in a safe, embodied way. First, ground daily. This is non-negotiable. This is why I created my free grounding and chakra clearing meditation. It's a foundation for bringing your energy back to yourself and rooting into your body. Second, energetic boundaries, not walls, boundaries. In Energetic Essentials, my foundational course, we go deep into this distinction. How to protect your field but stay open. How to clear your energy but stay embodied. Third, get honest about your attachment to being, quote unquote, the one who knows. For a lot of us, being intuitive became part of our identity because it kept us safe or because it made us feel valuable. But your gifts aren't here to fix everyone. You are not here to be a wounded healer. You are not here to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Your gifts are here to guide you into truth. And lastly, prioritize nervous system health. Regulating your nervous system doesn't mean your clairs go away. So that also means sometimes medications can help you reconnect with your clairs or strengthen your connection to your clairs. Regulating your nervous system means your clairs become clear, sustainable, and accurate. Your sensitivity is not the problem. Your sensitivity is sacred, but your body deserves to feel safe while holding that level of perception. When your nervous system is regulated, you stop absorbing everything around you. You stop leaking energy. You begin discerning, this is mine, this is not mine, this is true, this is trauma. This is sovereignty. This is power. If you're resonating with this, if you're realizing some of your clairs may have roots in old trauma or hypervigilance, here's how we can go deeper together. I mentioned my free grounding and chakra clearing meditation. This is perfect if you're feeling overwhelmed, porous, and anxious. This will get you rooted so you can tell what energy is yours and what is not yours. Energetic Essentials, Foundations for Channeling. This is a course for healers, intuitives, and anyone working with energy. We cover grounding, clearing, protecting, and channeling in a way that honors your body first. And my 9-month Priestess Path mentorship. This is the deepest container I offer, where nervous system repair, shadow work, sacred leadership, and intuitive development are woven together. This is where we remember what it really means to walk as an embodied priestess. Links for everything are in the show notes. Trust what calls you. Next week, we're shifting into something beautiful and practical. Ritual. What is ritual really beyond crystals and altars? How do we integrate ritual into daily life? our morning coffee, our evening shower, our breath? How do we reclaim ritual as an embodied living practice? Until then, spiral deeper, trust your gifts, tend to your nervous system, and honor what's truly yours to know. XO, Ginny.